Chris Swanson is the Director of Scholarships and an instructor at Metropolitan Community College here in Omaha, Nebraska. Thank you, Chris, for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
All right, let's start with a question that I would like to clarify. What is community college and where does it fit in the U.S. educational system?
Good question. So Metropolitan Community College, like most community colleges around the country, are many things to many people. Primarily, we are known for two functions, training for specific jobs, but then we're also a transfer institution, so students can take a few classes with us and maybe transfer on to a different institution, like a four-year institution. Where community colleges fit in the United States educational system, we are a post-secondary institution, so primarily our job is we're kind of parked right up against high school and in between high school and four-year institutions. So students come to us after high school, take a few classes with us, either find a job or transfer on to a four-year institution.
We will go back to the student population, but I would like to understand the financial support of your institution. The name kind of suggested, but is it a privately owned institution or is state sponsored?
It's a little bit of both. We receive money from both private donors, students, but then also publicly from the taxpayers of our four-county service area and the state. So publicly, we serve a four-county service area. So we receive money from the taxpayers of our service area, but because we are a job trainer and we are supporting the industries of our area, adding to the tax base, the state also gives us a chunk of money to make sure that we stay in operation. Privately though, every student that attends our community college has to pay a credit hour. They have to pay a tuition price based on every credit hour. And then we also have quite a few donors that help support the operations. They help us build new facilities, buy new equipment, and then also through scholarships to make sure that students can afford the tuition to attend a community college.
Again, we'll go back to the student enrollment, but right now, as you said, the student can, after finishing high school, this is one of the options that can wait for them. And what are the degrees that the student can earn in a community college? And I'm talking about community college in general, not only here at Metropolitan.
Understand. So at a community college, there are a lot of different degrees that you can earn. You can earn a really short-term career certificate that may just be a few classes that really trains you for a specific job, but then you can also earn a full-blown associate's degree. It's a 2 years worth of training, so really it depends on the job that they're being trained for and how much education is required for that job. Really changes the credential that the student can be pursuing.
So you said is either a certificate for a certain trade or an associate degree.
Yeah, an associate's degree. Yeah.
What is an associate's degree? Can you explain that a little bit more?
Yeah, an associate's degree is really, again, it's focused on a specific job, but it also wraps in some other things besides just the hands-on skills necessary for that job. There might be some math classes, some English classes, some human relations. So it's not just being able to do the job, but maybe being able to show others how to do that job, being a leader in that job field. So a good example would be like,
please.
Okay, a good example would be like a mechanic. Okay, so a lot of community colleges around the country have auto mechanic jobs. You can take a career certificate so you can be good at changing the oil or maybe changing tires or servicing a transmission. You might take an associate's degree that covers all of that, plus maybe how to run your own store, your own mechanic shop. So it's not just the hands-on skills, but also a little bit more of the overall picture to be successful at that job.
Some business knowledge, some math. So if you have just a certificate though, can you start your own business?
Absolutely, absolutely. And that's what's great about a community college is community colleges can train you for that specific job. You can start your own business, and if you're missing something, you realize, hey, I need some more accounting, I need some more human resources. You can always come back and take a class or two in that area to really round out your skill set to be successful in the career of your choice.
All right. Again, we'll go back to the student enrollment a little later, but to finalize the picture of what it is community college, how does a community college differ from a four-year university program?
Yeah, I think there's quite a few differences between a community college, a 2-year training program, and a four-year institution. One is really affordability. So community colleges are much more affordable than four-year institutions because we have a lot more public support, but also just the way our finances work. But I think the chief difference between a two-year community college and a four-year institution is just the type of education that you receive. At a community college, we're really focused on hands-on training. So we have our students working with the equipment they will use in the jobs. So it's not just reading a book and hearing someone talk about that profession. It's really hands-on practicing and perfecting the skills they will need to be successful in that career.
If I'm a student and I'm considering my options, can you please convince me why should I go to community college and not to a four-year university program?
Yep.
What is my benefit?
I'll share two things. One, if you know what you want to be when you grow up, we are the fastest way to get you there. If you don't know what you want to be when you grow up, we're an affordable option to explore different career paths until you do know what you want, and then we can help you get there. So affordability is a big one, but also we are the greatest return on investment in finding you a job and career that can last a lifetime.